This playthrough is rated T for teen. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Front Mission 3. In the last episode, we beat Serov and his weird mech. And unfortunately, Pierre stayed behind to give us enough time to jump inside the ship. Did he survive? Who knows? Maybe he was a good butler to the end, defending his lady. Let's see what happens today. Pierre! I don't know what voice.
Hey, don't be sad. I'm sure he's still alive.
Are you trying to make me feel better? I'd hate to think I sank so low.
Why are you such a bitch? I'm trying to be nice.
Hey, you said it, buddy, not me.
What did you just call me?
If the truth fits.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, you're not selfish or potty-mouthed or bitchy and stuff. Forgive me.
You must have a death wish. Do you want to be thrown off the transport?
That's gonna be a little bit difficult, don't you think?
I said I'm sorry, alright?
I mean, he's just telling the truth. I mean, you gotta give Ryogo it. Usually he's pretty, he's the goof character, but, he tells it.
Is Ryogo gonna be okay?
Yeah, it's just his way of making her feel better. To get mad at him?
Oh, I see. He's willing to risk his life to make her feel better.
Risk his life, huh?
We're approaching Taiwan. We should be safe now.
No, not yet. Be careful.
Yes, sir.
We're almost in DHZ territory. Why are you so worried? Yeah, isn't that your fam?
Dahajong is not politically stable. Besides, the USN won't let go of anyone who knows how to make Midas.
USN, huh? USN show.
I can't believe Alyssa's sister made Midas. Yes, brainy sisters. ...
Stop it, you two. Alyssa was shocked about it. It sounded like they were, like, being all mad or mean or anything like that.
Kazuki. Hey, Alyssa, don't worry about it. Yes, I'm sure your sister had a good reason. Don't worry about me. I'm okay.
Alyssa? Is she okay? She didn't look okay, but what do I know? I'm just sitting here watching everything. I'm playing you like God with strings. Dance for my amusement. As I press buttons and wait for the combat to activate. Oh yeah, off screen I redid the Serov fight and I was able to get a platinum rank. It only took me 2 tries to do it. And the second try, Bam was just like skill comboing like mad against like the robots on it. She was getting shield attacked multiple times. I think when I beat Serov, she shield attacked twice and meleeed, so she basically just wrecked him. It was pretty funny actually.
Radar response. We got anti-aircraft missiles.
Enemies? Probably with anti-aircraft missiles.
Then locked on.
Evade! What do you think he was gonna do? Just sit there and take it? I mean, it's always funny when people say do an action when it's like, I think the person doing it is gonna do that,
Incoming missile. It's no use. I can't shake it.
I assume they don't have, one of those, like, I guess chafes would be it. There's a thing you can do on jets and stuff like that where you basically shoot particles that are supposed to block the homing aspect of it, but maybe they're not chafe though. I mean, that's the attack in the game, but I forgot what it is. Or like their heat, you shoot out heat signatures and they follow that instead and explode. But I guess a transport vehicle wouldn't have that.
What the?
Liu, what happened?
We've been hit. Let's escape before it crashes.
We're jumping off the transport? Well, you don't see Miho's like hurt or whatever expression is very often.
I don't have time to explain. Just get on your wanzers.
I hope the wanzers have either like some type of crazy parachute or they have like not dampeners. What is it like when you like hit a surface or whatever? It can reduce the stress or I don't know. Man, sometimes my brain works properly and I can think of all the explanations of words, and then other days I'm just like I can't recall them.
Ever been airdropped?
Ever been what was it, Dumbo dropped? No. one's gonna remember that. Of course not. I'm not a soldier. Oh, yeah, we're half of us are just like regular people. Or don't worry, there's a first time for everything. Are you sure it's safe? We're dead if we don't do it. Hurry, you're holding us up. All right. Okay. Well, are you? Oh, there you go. Oh, they're using like one of those, like, it has like little, don't they have like rockets on the back of those for propulsion to reduce? Yeah, see, you can see that. Conveniently, we dropped right into a battlefield. How lucky of us. It's almost like this is a strategy game where battles are every other chapter. Well, actually, every chapter. Well, at least they didn't shoot us while we were falling. How convenient. Hey, you still alive? Yeah, I think I'm okay. I was about to say, what happened to the things after the... Oh, they just fall off. I guess anything is worth a try. Yeah, that's true, I guess.
We're surrounded by enemies. Nothing's really valuable here. You sure those info's accurate?
I'm sure it's the one we heard about.
Fine, we can't just go home empty-handed. Alright, let's do it.
Yeah! Let's kill these guys.
Because they're valuable, I guess.
Who are they?
Do you know Liu? The Hua Lian. Hua Lian? I don't even know that's how it is. I'll explain later. We're going in! Alright, time for a fight against the Hua Lian. Yeah, in an alternate reality, if you're on the Emma path, you end up befriending these people, but in this path, nope! Alright, I'm probably gonna hold off on using Fan for a while because since she beat Pharaoh in the when I redid the fight off screen with Sarov or whatever, she killed him, so her skill went up to C. So we're gonna put her on the bench for a while. This is another fight that has like low attack requirements, so I'm just trying to think of. It's hard to like give the explanation to use like Alyssa and Liu because of their one-shot possibilities. While with like the shotgun or minigun, you're gonna hit and do damage no matter what. But I need to start using them again to get their AP up. And Fam's got 20 at this point, so I don't mind Kazuki getting more AP just because he's the main character. So I really want to use like I could give Kazuki a break. That would give me piercing, impact, fire, and piercing. Yeah, we'll do that. Although, I wonder if I should, just because of how many attacks I need to do for this fight, period. So, okay, we want to have everyone on piercing, which looks like everyone's good on that. Alright, we are in the forest, which I guess having the missiles is good because I don't have to worry about the trees and everything like that. I speak for the trees! Actually, maybe I shouldn't have brought Liu, now that I think about it. Oh well, too late now. Because of the trees, because his range is going to be blocked quite a bit. Although it's the same for the enemy too, when you think about it. Alright, this fight, we need to defeat 6 enemies within 25 attacks, average damage of 40, weapon level 7, turn to 5. And that's why I don't want to use Fam, because her weapon level is already pretty high after getting like, what was it, like 4 or 5 weapon levels after beating his butt. Alright. This fight's going to be tough to, 1, for the number of attacks, obviously, but 2, for damage, because, well, okay, so we got our, we'll talk about that here. We got our main enemy here, Hada, and his Rexen. Luckily, he doesn't have any, skills. Impact. Into impact. We got a grapple with, we got new weapons. That probably means after this fight, I bet we're going to have to go shopping for new equipment, which I'll do most of that off screen, but no. Okay, yeah, but his new weapon is the... Well, we've had piercers before, but I think this is a new model now. melee piercing, another Rexon, impact. Here's one of the big guys right here. I think it's just him. Yeah, this is a new unit. It's the Taita 4K. I think we read about that on the network or whatever. Its big thing is the grenade launcher it's got on. This is going to hurt us for trying to keep our damage low, because you know it hits in like a 3x6 field and does so much damage. So that's the thing we're going to have to worry about. Might be a case of just having to get someone in close and wailing on him or something like that. But you know, that's where we're going to have trouble, because you can't shield it or protect it. It's just that's as is. You know. So he's got anti-fire, another grapple with anti-piercing. No skills, so alright. Well, we know that at least impact will be good for this one. Let's see what mine. Yeah, with now the enemies now getting evasion upgrades, it's now less chance of Alyssa and one-shotters hitting. Even melee is slowly starting to, like, I think here pretty soon we're gonna get level 2 upgrades, but yeah, it's just that's what makes these certain. That's not a good start. I should have auto saved, or should have battle saved, because I'm probably gonna have to redo this fight now that I've missed once already. Ugh. Even with 80%, you think that would be pretty solid combat, or to hit. Man, after. Didn't realize everyone was going to be anti-piercing. Maybe I should have swapped. Well, no, we got anti-imp there. But the problem is the Rexons, though, is their to hit. Ugh, that is not good. Maybe I should have not. And they got a 78% yet. I've got only a 65. Wow. What if I move up here? That's definitely better. Yeesh. At least we got zoom, and I've got the body piece I have on Liu, has the possibility of giving him zoom too, because I stole Rexon from the previous fight. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to show a platinum on screen or not. Do I even have enough movement? Although he's going to be immediately attacked. Oh, and his hit is a lot better too. That's nuts. No, better attack the one that's in front, even if he has anti-piercing. Rate of fire, nice. At least that'll help. Oh, nice. 2 in a row. Yeah, now I was wondering why I could just do it when I go to guys in the first playthrough I did. I don't know why. He just tended to... I mean, he doesn't have it all the time, but he tended to... ooh, we got a new form intro, so we'll have to check that out later. He tended to combo his stuff quite frequently. 71%? Oh, well, it's not like I'm attacking him too, but yeah, the Rexon. Oh, wow, alright. I guess if I can miss, why can't they, right? And if I miss with 80% of the missiles, wow. I'm actually... Ow! I'm going after Alyssa if I'm not... And of course, he has a 47, but he'll hit, right? Of course! Numbers, you magnificent puncture... Oh, is it going to cannon me or grenade me? Ah, oh, nuts. Oh, no! He hit 2 of my guys. Oh, that's... Yeah, that's where all that damage is going to come from. I can't get past that guy, can I? Yeah, he's kind of a pain in the butt to mess with because of the... I can hit him. Oh, it's pretty good to hit, too, so... It's not bad. Could be better. What's my percentage to hit him with the Rexon? Definitely better, probably because of his size, because isn't everyone like really... Yeah, despite... Oh, was it a tree? The only problem is putting him out in the open. But I will have the chance for 2 blocks at least. So I can hit the top piece, but no. Oh, can you get over there, Rio? Yeah. Because I really don't want him damaging me and all this other stuff, so. Oh well. Yeah, he's gonna. Unfortunately, being so close means he's gonna have a good to hit them. Seems like piercing. We need to start weakening that guy. Yeah, not hitting as well as I thought, but oh, I put too many people together. That's not good. Oh well. Maybe I'll use a cannon on the closest dude or something like that. Man, why is it all the low percentages are hitting, but the high percentage just somehow conveniently miss? Stunned? Oh, why? Why, game? Why do you do this to me? Such a jerk. I never, like, I almost barely accidentally stun you guys. Is it go? Well, at least he's, well, is the other character clip too? Yeah, it kind of looked like a hit. Let's see. Because the thing is, it can, well, it didn't hit a, huh. It didn't do much damage. Maybe it did. I thought grenades couldn't miss, though. But he did, like, almost did, like, no damage to me. Huh. The other people are doing more damage than Ah! Why couldn't you have gotten rate of fire, dude? Oh well. Yeah, I could finish him off. Might as well. It's a nice 7%. I don't have to worry about you cannoning me anymore. But yeah, my feelings on this fight are definitely not. I'm not feeling that I'm gonna get a good score on that one. I definitely have a strong feeling that next fight or next area we're gonna be able to upgrade our stuff, just because the fact that our to hit is pretty low. I mean, maybe I could have upgraded previous fight, but I really doubt it. Okay, could you guys like kind of swap out attacks, please? What's my percentage? Well, that's gonna give me a lot of damage. I'd rather start fighting back at some point. I mean, luckily the Rexons don't have a lot of HP, but sometimes I don't get the AI like mentality. Sometimes it like goes all the way to chase him when it clearly has multiple targets like right there. I'm like, you could have attacked Liu because he got stunned, you know? So I'm just thinking, it's like, what is your major malfunction? Yeah. And with her, kind of such a low to hit. Let's see if we can hit him. As far as I know, you can't get like abilities like Doom or anything like that on him or on for missiles and stuff like that. It's still better. Maybe I'll hit him in the head. Or not. Let's see if I can blow up his shooting arm. Come on. Really? Well. Try hitting you. What is up with this? Like, I'm just not getting the hits, man. The percentages just aren't working in my favor. Yeah, I've taken too much damage. I need to at least block some. Well, that's it for my shield in terms of actually being able to use it, so I will counterattack. It might actually end up being the Rexen doing all the damage. Really? Seriously? Might as well finish him and give her the AP. This game, man. This game. You're getting close to XCOM. Stun! Twice? In one fight? Man, this whole fight's just me just exacerbated because of just the ridiculousness of me, of all the, like, random things happening to me, like missing and all this other stuff. Odds are so low to do that, too. But, yep, no, but ejecting and getting stunned are such low percentages that it...
Damn, we were so close to the loot!
The loot! Actually, I'm trying to remember if he actually survived in on the Emma path. I think he died. Oh, he's got. Well, might as well. I mean, nice. There we go. More like, and it'll probably miss, right? Of course. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean. I might have to tone that one down. Of course it misses. 88%. Yes. Of course. Why not? At least I comboed. At least that makes me feel a little better. Yeesh. Ready to fire? And she's probably gonna end up losing her arm. Oh, come on. Eject. 2 stuns and an eject. That is ridiculous. Might as well counter, I guess. Actually, maybe I shouldn't have, just because it counts as an attack. Luckily, that wouldn't have killed me, even if I'd. Yeah, I can't block it because. Oh right, I blew off his arm, so it's not gonna do as much damage. But yeah, it's just like, well, all right, whatever. Finishing this guy off. Everything but killing him, of course. This game's making me angry. No. It is quite a bit. I haven't really been counting my attacks, but I assume I've not been doing enough. I've done too many attacks. How many rounds did I say we need to do this? 5? Oh, I'm already gone over. Yeah. Unfortunately, there's like almost no way, unless I surround him, which is just a waste of turns. I might just have to finish him off. I'll probably get the kill. I'll probably finish him off here too. That's right. But I have to give Miho the kill just so she can try to get her levels up. Alright. Yeah, there's no way. I mean, like I said, I could surround him, but there's no point doing this. Because it takes minutes to do that. Well, let's see how badly I did. As I did out of the turn, I probably took too much damage. Yep, I took too many attacks. So it wasn't even the damage, it's just I did it within too many attacks. I missed and didn't finish people off when I could have, so oh well. Just redo that off screen. Yeah, I wasn't feeling it on succeeding on that one, so. Is that the end of the chapter game? There we go. Liu, who are the Leon? Guerrillas working against the Dahan Zhang government. Why are guerrillas attacking us? I don't know. I know it's not a coincidence. You think there's something to this? I don't think the Walian just attacked us out of convenience. Someone wants us. Oh, I thought something else could come of that. Why would we be targeted? The reason's probably the little lady. Man. Me? You're the only non-USN scientist that knows Midas well. But there are many countries that would want that. They want that pretty little brain of yours. That's horrible. Who do they think they are? I don't know.
So what do we do now? I don't intend to camp out here.
You're just a lovely bunch of coconuts.
Let's head towards Taipei. There's a DHZ base nearby.
I don't like the commander there, but we got no choice. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do for the sake of the mission, I guess. Gotta keep your personal feelings at home. Keep it personal. All right, well, let's see if we got any networking news or anything like that. Got a bit of time. I could see we got the forum address here, and then I think didn't we get a forum address last episode too? I think. Let's see if we got any mail back from that. Oh, yeah, there we go. Kira reason. So there must be more to this story. I mean, that's that newspaper guy. There must be more to this story. I don't write anything unless your situation clears. I won't write anything unless your situation clears up. When it does, please give me an exclusive interview. In turn, I'll give you information about Japan. You might find it useful since you are overseas. Okay, cool. Let's send him a mail. Tenacious. You're pretty tenacious. I can't make any promises. Why don't you investigate Isao Takamura of the JDF? You might find something interesting. Sending shade on his dad, huh? Nice. It does, no love lost there, I guess, apparently. Let's see, do I have enough time to read that one forum? Did I read this? I think I didn't read this one yet, so... let's see, Corporation... I don't think I read the DCN stuff, did I? This doesn't look familiar, so I don't think I did. News from one ocean to the other. DCN connects the world with information. Topics. In OCU. Explosions in the Philippines. Manuel Lawrence, Manila. DHZ military force invaded the Philippines, wiped out by a mysterious explosion. Yeah, that was the Midas going off. The DHZ troops destroyed in the blast were on their way to Tal Base after landing in Batangas. The explosion caused severe casualties in Batangas. It is still unknown who set off the explosion. The blast was initially thought to be a nuclear explosion, but local reports confirm otherwise. The Philippine government and the OCU Congress made a stern protest against the DHC and declared a state of emergency in Batangas. President Gorchakov visits Ravnui. Johnny Kidman, Belarus. President Gorchakov, maybe, of the Zavtra Republic paid a courtesy visit to Ravnui. The president arrived on the 16th and is scheduled to visit Ravnui National Research Laboratory and other industrial facilities. The National Research Laboratory is one of the largest research organizations in the world, with 35 sites in 11 cities. The Statue of Peace, contributed by Zaftra, will be presented on the final day of the visit. Ooh, graphics. Graphics! 2005. Bangkok Economic Bloc established. The establishment of the informational network in the beginning of the 21st century promoted economic globalization, which in turn led to the formation of major economic blocs that hold a larger share of the global market. Among them was the Bangkok Economic Bloc, established by former ASEAN members in 2005. It became a backbone of the current OCU. 2011. The ship Trinidad captured a tanker. Trinidad, cruising through the Panama Canal, was captured in 2011 by a U.S. battleship. You sank my battleship. Americans stopped the Trinidad for an inspection, but Australia, who owns the tanker, saw this incident as a warning by the U.S. against joining the Bangkok Economic Bloc. The relationship rapidly deteriorated after this incident. I don't even think right now Australia and the U.S. have any big connections with each other, other than speaking the same language for the most part. Australia and Japan joined Bangkok Bloc. Australia and Japan joined Economic Bloc. The Bangkok Economic Bloc grew to become one of the largest economic powers by 2015. Japan could no longer ignore their presence and moved to join the Bangkok Economic Bloc. God, how many times can I say that in one sentence? Together with Australia, Japan set up a commitment to prepare their interests in the Bangkok Economic Bloc. Oh! I didn't mean to press that. Whoops. Oh, it took me to the top instead of, or exit instead of the top because I pressed exit. Too bad it takes a sweet second to get back. Alright. Next. There we go. 2019. Union renamed. With the addition of Australia and Japan, the Bangkok Economic Bloc moved to expand beyond a simple economic coalition. They renamed the coalition the Oceania Community Union, or OCU. The national flag design was chosen by contest. 2019 marked the beginning of the OCU. 2020. Oh, that's the current year. Hopefully they're not dealing with the Backstreet Boys concert right now, if you know what I mean. Change in economic structure. 2020 saw drastic changes in the economy of countries joining the OCU. The change was caused by the establishment of a unified currency system within the OCU. The unification of currency, while causing major or minor confusion in the financial sector, was a significant step towards the birth of the OCU. But at least one thing good happened in 2020. Rise in the anti-OCU movement. While the OCU was on a steady course toward establishment, certain countries were in opposition. The opposing party saw the OCU as a backward step from independence. The opposition in Southeast Asia was especially strong with regard to Japan joining. Well, not everyone thought it was cupcakes and lollipops. 2023 OCU Cooperative Military. The OCU reorganized the need for a defensive military to protect the union of countries. The first cooperative units were stationed in Australia, Japan, and Indonesia in 2023. These units developed into the present OCU military. They were getting up there. OCU established in 2026. The OCU was finally established in 2026 after careful preparations, overcoming various obstacles. At least they're kind of realistic that even though they started work on it, that the OCU didn't really become it until like almost a decade later. Well, maybe not a decade, but it took quite a while because it's like the same with today with like the European Union and Britain leaving. Like it couldn't happen in just a day. It's taken years. Even then they didn't officially I think it was just this year, maybe it was last year, that they even like formulated some sort of plan. It's ridiculous how much red tape and how long it takes, with intertwining countries and all this other stuff. The process took 21 years from the founding of the Bangkok Economic Bloc, ending 7 years after the name Oceania Community Union was decided upon. The first meeting of the OCU Congress was held in Canberra, Australia. Representatives of each country proclaimed their commitment to the union. 2028. Korea joins OCU. Korea decided to join the OCU in 2028. That would be funny if that was the end of the article. It's like, no one cares. Situated next to the economic power of the DHZ, seeing its own market growth slowed by the OCU, Korea determined to join. Many other Central Asian countries joined soon after, reaffirming the current OCU. Let's go back to the top. But yeah, this is basically just like if you want to know like how the DC and the Dahajang got together and the OCU and all this other stuff. And this is the information. Well, maybe not to DHZ, but DC and Editorial Office BBC. The bulletin board. Let's see. I'm a 27-year-old housewife from Melbourne. I was impressed by the volunteers in your special report, Glory Under the Ruins, from Dhaka. I held a garage sale with my neighbors and raised a small contribution for those who suffered from the war. Where can I send the money? To me! Thank you very much for reading our report. Please access the LR-NGO website for contact information. I also recommend directly emailing the local volunteers. Oh, is that it on that? Huh. Well, that's not much of a bulletin board. Do you think there'd be a whole forum? Oh wait, that would take a lot of writing and all this excess stuff, and the PS1 could only hold so much. So, Special Investigations editorial. Let's see what this one says. Oh, I don't think I have the password for that yet. Okay, we'll come back to that one later then. Oh, I guess, is that it? I think we'll get an email later on how to access the, okay. So and then we'll access that one website that we got from killing one of the, people in that last mission or whatever, so. Alright. Well, it looks like we've entered the DHZ, but we're already been accosted by the locals there. Will we be able to make it to Taipei in time? Is Liu's contacts going to force a weird conflict of interest? Find out next time in the next episode of Front Mission 3. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.